Once upon a time, I was a princess in this fairy tale gumdrop.
What's up, everybody? We told you we had a surprise for you tonight. Welcome to the Lowdown with Jesse B and John Anthony. I am your host, Jesse B,
And
alongside
John Anthony. What's
in
going on, guys?
person. How's everybody doing tonight? Told you we had a special surprise episode this week, so here you go. We are together live and in person.
Together here in the same spot, doing the Lowdown, guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed AEW. Yeah, what a match. What some matches. What a show. Yeah, a lot of stuff to talk about. I guess. Yeah, there was some good stuff. Good stuff. I don't know. You want to kick it off? You want to talk about as far as the first match with Adam Page, 14-man tag. A lot of people in this match, man.
There was a lot going on in this match. It was really hard to pay attention to anything that was going on in this match because there was people flying everywhere.
A lot of stuff going on. Bandito, Adam Cole, Daniel Garcia, everybody was going down. This whole pay-per-view, PLE, whatever you want to call it, on a Wednesday night was awesome in Mexico. Great stuff with CMLL. Good stuff. The whole thing was great. What's going on? I'm not in the driver's seat, so I'm trying to see everything. 14-man tag match. Holy crap. Run in wrestling pod. What's going on, Mike or Spedrock, whoever is sending that out? What's going on? Yeah, it was wild. 14 men is a lot to watch and to trap of a whole bunch of stuff.
8 is my max. 4 on each side. That's what she said.
That's that WWE stuff, man. You don't see 14 men over on WWE. Mind you, obviously Jesse B is here in my house. I have toddlers running around. We're coloring, we're drinking, we're doing a lot of stuff. So
there's a lot of coloring going on.
A lot of stuff going on. It's always Mike. It's always Mike. Man, that's shout out to Mike. Oh, okay. What's up, Mike? What's up, baby? But yeah, always that. Good stuff, man. I think it was a great starter. I think they did great, a lot of good justice to CMLL. I don't want to give a lot of stuff to WWE and AAA, things like that, but the matches were great. It did a great showcase for CMLL. A lot of people that also wrestle in AEW. Great matches. Your thoughts on the match?
It was insane. It went all over the place. I don't even remember who won, to be perfectly honest. I was coloring at the time.
She was coloring my daughter, so I apologize. I appreciate everybody. It's awesome.
I was coloring, so I was distracted. And then when I was distracted watching wrestling, I was getting yelled at for not coloring. So
Isaiah saying what's up. Hi Jesse, what's going on, John? That's cool. What's up, Isaiah? How you doing?
My ever faithful viewer, Isaiah.
Isaiah's been with us for a while too, so I'm glad he was with you guys as well. So yeah, that was good.
He was with me before. You can barely hear me.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. See.
I feel like Adam Cole behind this AEW belt.
It's the belt, guys. I'm sorry. She's learning my setup, guys. It's okay. We have the two mics, as you can see. We're here. It's first time. It's a Two Stooges collaboration here. Yeah. Thanks, Mike. Mike giving his congratulations on Mike and Spedrock in their new sponsorship role. Good to see, man. You guys are blowing it up. Good to see you guys are doing the over on the run in. Good stuff. So obviously, Atlantis Jr. gets the pin over Dax.
That's right. That's what happened.
That is the finish.
That's what happened.
That's what happened.
The other FTR guy couldn't come to Mexico.
He might have some stuff going on. Maybe some gun, some charges. I should say some charges. I don't want to. Whatever it was. There we go. Mike giving his thumbs up. That's better.
Okay, now you can hear me.
There we go. Awesome stuff. So great 14-man match to start out. Obviously, good stuff. Jesse was kind of pulled in a lot of directions with coloring with my daughter, having to watch
Mhm.
everything. I'm writing everything down. So, obviously, then we go to Briscoe and Okada. That's your next match. Great match. Okada with some good stuff as well. Great back and forth. Rainmaker obviously gets it for the 1-2-3. Okada getting a win.
Good match though.
Good match. I can't get mad about
But
it, man.
I don't like the Rainmaker finish.
I don't.
It's boring.
I just it's
There's nothing powerful about it. Like it shouldn't be a finish.
Thank you.
It shouldn't be a finish.
I agree with her wholeheartedly. It's literally a pull string and clothesline, 1-2-3. Maybe go off the top.
It's
Maybe
like,
go.
how is that a finisher move?
Nope, it's not.
It makes no sense to me.
I've been waiting for this for a long time to talk about this. Like that's the Rainmaker is not it for me. Like an arm's length clothesline for me is like something you do as a signature. You build it up as maybe going into
Something else.
Thank you. It's like that's your finisher. That's your 1-2-3. If that's what's working in New Japan, those guys are weak as hell. Like you need to like build on that and go to something else in America because that is not the finisher we're looking for.
Yeah. No. It's just lackluster. It's just like meh. It's a clothesline.
The crowd goes mid. Obviously, Don Callis gets involved. He gets in the ring. They beat down Briscoe. Him and obviously Okada. They do that. They get their comeuppance, beat him down, moving on. But yeah, I mean, there's not really much to talk about as far as the match in general. I mean, it was okay. It was meh. I mean, he hits the Rainmaker. Okay.
And Okada all of a sudden being with the Don Callis family with like no explanation or anything like that. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
He doesn't need
need
the
it.
Callis family. This is what I'm saying. I don't understand why they need to bring the Callis family into this. I get the hard on for Omega. I get it. I'm just like, what are we doing? There's no need.
Why does everything that involves Omega have to involve Don Callis?
The two titles going to the United Championship makes sense to me. I get it. It's the fifth match. Whoever wins, you're going to New Japan. You're going to AEW. Don Callis is just like a added, like, why are we doing this? Like, it's, I don't know. Is it a Kyle Fletcher thing? Is it I don't know, man. It's just, it doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, maybe you know more than I do. I don't know, but
it makes no sense to me, so I definitely don't know more than you do.
Yeah. The dynamic duo from Nate Dogg. Thank you, Nate Dogg. Appreciate that. So that was a great match. And then we go to an awesome match. I think Jesse was very excited for this match, as was I. One of the bigger matches, I think, marquee, we all wanted to see. MJF, Mystico, Singara, whatever you want to call him. Great match. The Hurt Syndicate obviously was out there at ringside, doing what they need to do. MJF looking amazing. Mystico, amazing legend what he does in luchador style, whether it's CML, AAA, AAA, whatever you want to do. Great stuff. Yeah, man. But at the end of the day, I was hoping this is where CML gets like, okay, we're gonna win. Yay! Yeah. No. As Mike would say, no. MJF gets his little low blow in front of the ref, gets a DQ. So Mystico walks away. He gets his win. Mystico does as a DQ. Your thoughts on the match as far as what happened?
I mean, it was a good match, but demasking luchadors has got to stop.
I agree.
Like, yeah.
It's worn out, man.
Right? Who'd have ever thought you'd have seen
D-Dog? I never would have thought, yeah. Across the country, baby. I'm telling you. Here we go. That's it, baby. Everyone up here in Massachusetts.
My niece and nephew live out here. So I came out to visit my niece and nephew. We're like, hey,
yeah, let's not think she just flew out here, spent all this money on JetBlue, going across the country to go, you know what? I need to be on the same room as John Anthony. No. It's not even my show. I would have to fly out to Colorado to make sense for me on her show. But yeah, she has some family out here, so it's glad we can figure it out, get it done, and obviously
do a little in-person collab.
That's it, baby. Obviously, what we do every Wednesday night. It's been a couple Wednesdays. She Jesse was at some pay-per-views for AEW. I had to work, so I'm glad we're able to get this done tonight. So tell your friends, share this live. Let's get it going. After we're done with the card, we'll talk a little bit AEW stuff. So we'll be here for a little bit, but MJF gets the win. I'm sorry, Mystico gets the win. MJF obviously with the DQ. It is what it is, I guess, right?
Just stop demasking luchadors.
Yeah, stop it.
Just stop it.
Don't do it.
It's silly and danger, and
Very
it
silly.
just doesn't need to happen. It just stop demask. It's just disrespectful.
Very disrespectful.
It's just extremely disrespectful. Like, just stop doing it. Stop doing it.
It's the microphone. Don't worry about it. It's not you. It's not you. It's the microphone. Guys, Jesse's learning my setup. It's okay. The microphones are weird here.
Very loud as it is. So.
It's okay. I got her. It's okay. We're getting at this. It's going. It's only, guys. We're only like 10 minutes in. We got a little bit to go. We got this. We got this. But yeah, no. It was a good match. But again, stop taking masks off from people, man. It's fucked up. Don't do it. It's silly.
Especially to do it in Mexico.
Thank you. In Mexico. Stop it.
Demasking a luchador.
You're doing this in Detroit. You're doing it in Fresno. You're doing it in like Ohio. Whatever you're doing, don't do it in Mexico, bro. You're taking this guy's mask off. Thank God they threw it back on his face. Like, thank you, but what? Stop it, man. Stop it.
Just don't do it.
Do not do it. Danger. Silly. Very silly. Danger. So much. And then, guys, I know I was excited for it. I know Jesse was. The 4 million pesos flying match. Woo!
$11,000, guys.
It wasn't even that much, man.
$11,000.
It pays a couple months of my rent. I'm sure her over in Colorado pays for her too, man. Jesus, it was not anything that's setting me home not going to work. Ricochet, Hologram, Leo Rush, and Drenata. First of all,
Rush out with the panties on his face.
Dude, what are we doing? What are we doing? I looked at her. We're sitting here watching this together for the first time. This is the first time we've ever watched a Dynamite or anything on Wednesday night together. And he's like, whose panties did he steal? Putting over his face. What is that? What are we doing? Stop it! Like, is this Eyes Wide Shut? What is this right now? I'm confused. I'm worried. I'm like, did someone check on Leo Rush? Is the Illuminati got to him? I don't know what's going on. Did he? Oh no! We're gonna get canceled. That's it. We're getting shut down. John has the loudest voice ever in the world. Whole group. Yeah. That's what they say at work too. So it is what it is. Sorry, bro. It's a new system. You can't see it here, but it's a new system. But did he? Don't. That's the last time we bring it up. We're gonna get canceled. We're not. If Media Group is not here tomorrow, you know what happened. Diddy found us. It's almost like you say it 3 times in the mirror, he appears, and there's a bunch of baby oil outside my bathroom door. I'm like, oh Jesus, what am I doing with this? Jesus, Andy, oh my God. What are you doing? No, stop. No, not there. No, stop. When this went down, I looked at Jesse. I said, I'm pretty sure Hologram's going to get the win here. Nothing against Ricochet or any of the guys, Leo Rush, any of them. But I feel like Hologram has the longest win streak right now. He has been injured. He just came back recently. And he gets the win. Yay! Hologram gets the win. Yay! I mean, good for Hologram, man. Bad for Ricochet, right? Shit. I mean,
he won $11,000.
That's so much so.
You can't even buy a Honda.
No, not even. Maybe in Mexico. I don't know. Not
maybe an old Honda.
Nah, it's a Civic. It can go for years, years and years. You can put 3,000 miles on that thing. 300,000 miles. The Honda, the Civics till the wheels bore out. It's going. And then there's a match. I don't even want to talk about. I'm gonna let Jesse take this whole 9.
I don't even want to.
No, it's you because you know where it's gonna go with this. And the haters are gonna come for me here. Mercedes Moné and Zexis for the CMLL Women's Title. Jesse B, you take the reign on what happened tonight. With
I don't know if you can see my face, but this is the face of disappointment.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, why? Why the fuck did they put another belt on Mercedes? I swear,
I'm telling you,
on all things holy and on sweet baby Jesus, that if she beats Toni Storm,
no man,
I'm so done. I'm so done.
Nah, man, nah, she ain't beating Tony, baby. Nah, man. this is the win I'm hoping for. And I looked at her and I told her this. This is the win you get when you don't beat Tony Storm at All In. Because this is, I don't want to mirror a lot of people. I've talked about this, like where do we go? Like they don't know the booking past Mercedes. If Mercedes beats Tony, where do we go? Right? Where do we go from here? Because if you've taken out Tony Storm, who else is left in the women's division in AEW, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can reach down, you can grab some people, right? You know, and bring them up. Maybe it's a Statlander, right? Maybe, you know, I don't know. But if you're beating Tony Storm to take that belt, like you're at the tippity top, the story ends kind of there, right? I mean, maybe I'm in the minority in this, but it's just like, I don't know. I just don't think.
It's just, who does she fight? Yeah.
Th-
Who does she fight?
There's nobody. I
There's
can't think of
nobody right
I
now.
can't think of any big free agents from WWE.
No.
You know, if we're thinking about it, and
No.
any from New Japan or CMLL, right, coming in. So I'm like, and there's no way that Tekla.
That's what I was just thinking.
There's no
about
way.
Tekla.
Tekla jumping all the way up from a
But
debut
she's
to.
going with Jamie Hayter. Right
That's what I'm
now.
saying.
She's got the feud with Jamie Hayter.
Yeah. I mean, you would have to run some weird tournament, something going on. I don't know, but
It's Mercedes and Tony are the two top stars of AEW in the women's division right now.
Yeah.
Once you pit them up against each other, where do you go from there?
exactly. And if Mercedes wins this, like where do we go? I mean, obviously you get the rematch, right? You run it out at it's all out, right? A couple weeks after, so you run to All Out, and then you go into the end of the year, the World's End, a couple things in between that, but you go to World's End, and it's like where do we kind of go from there? So it's a little head scratching to me. So I don't think Mercedes walks out, and not to give we're doing some all in stuff. We're gonna do some prediction stuff, but I just don't think Mercedes walks out with that because it doesn't make any sense to Tony. More so, it doesn't make any sense to Mercedes because then you put the burden on Mercedes to have 6 belts.
7.
7.
She won her 6th belt tonight.
That's right. 7 belts. 7 belts, Mercedes. What are we doing? Guys, what are we doing?
But then again, at the same time, after she fights Mercedes, where does Tony go?
That's exactly. Tony's going to go for what? Exactly. The TBS title? Like, what are we doing? Like, where does she go?
Where's Tony go from here?
And that's where I think Tony needs, if we're doing this, we need an introduction of a tag team title, like some kind of mid card. I know WWE has done the U.S. Championship, the Intercontinental, exactly, for the women's. I think Tony, I know we're marrying the men's for a United Championship. I think the women's, instead of talking about a tag team championship, I think we need to have a women's. Oh, there we go. A women's mid card title makes sense. I don't know what you're going to call it yet. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's my thing, man. I just let me see what we got in the comments. Isaiah's up in here. I think she gets number 7 at All In. I think after All Out, she starts dropping titles. Yeah, but to what Jesse said though, what happens to Tony?
Right.
So what does Tony do? Tony just goes away again. Tony went away a little bit with the Hollywood ending. Went away after coming back as her old self. Disappears. Obviously, Mariah now is in WWE. We got Monroe. This stuff and the other. Where does Tony go? That's my biggest thing. I share a brain with her. Like, what happens to Tony? And you can't just discount Tony and you kick Tony down to TBS Championship. Like, then she's already.
She's just fighting Mercedes yet.
Exactly. So she's back to fighting Mercedes. Like, what is the end game here? I think Tony has kind of put himself into a corner where we need. You gonna put her in Ring of Honor? You can't do that, man. Come on. You gonna put it against Athena? You can't do this kind of stuff, man. It's not fair to Tony. And it's not fair to Mercedes. I think he's painting himself into a corner. It's not a bad situation. It's a good situation to have when you have so much talent where you have these two. When you put the 2 top tier people in your company, Britt Baker, we've heard the rumors. Is she going to WWE? We don't know. She's still under contract. Could she be leaving? Could she coming back? We don't know. If a Britt Baker was to come out and interfere, or maybe come out after that match is done, cool. Oh my God, Britt Baker, shit. Yeah. Here we go. Oh my God, I'm sitting here. I'm clapping for it. I'm happy. Maybe is it Tamello? do we have, you know what I mean? Like she just
Yeah.
came back. Maybe we get her. We get pillars. We get old school folks coming, OGs, maybe coming for this belt. And maybe that's what Tony's plan is. But at the end of the day, if Mercedes walks out of here with the AEW Women's World Championship, I feel like you're kind of sitting here holding it in your hand. You're like, now what do we do? Yeah, I guess
Now
we're
what?
kind of screwed at what we're gonna do here.
Yeah.
She gets her title back at All Out. So wait, so Tony loses to Mercedes at All In, and then runs it back and wins it All Out. I don't think Tony Khan runs that kind of stuff. That's some WWE thought. That's not how Tony Khan runs things. Tony Khan likes to get a title on somebody, and they run for a few months. That's WWE thinking. Nothing against WWE, but if you're going to see that win loss win thing, that's WWE stuff.
Quick amount of time.
Exactly. You're going to see that turnover where I was like, "Oh, we got the win." No, really. Here you go. Here's the belt back, though. Sorry, but Isaiah, I'm not poo-pooing it, Isaiah, but that's the WWE booking. Tony Khan does not do that. If whoever wins the belts, they hold it.
It's like what? Just put it on Mercedes just to give her the numbers and then take it back off of her the next month. I mean,
yeah, no, like you said too. Like it's like he gets this, and then she starts peeling off belts. The AEW championship wouldn't be the first one. She would start losing her
her outside belts first.
Not in outer continental, I guess. Outer continental.
Promotion.
Outer
belts.
promotion. Thank you. I appreciate that. Outer promotion belts would be first, and then we go down to the AEW. So she clenches her pearls and holds onto those for dear life.
See the TNT title back on Julia.
Let's go, man. Don't get me started about Julia Hart, man. We talked about this with the Hart, man, with the Owen. I'm telling you, man. They fucked this up the whole time. I'm telling you, if she just won this and the Owen thing would have been just the whole thing. Anyway, but banana. And then we come to the main event. Osprey, the Ops, against Swerve, and then going against the Death Riders. I can't remember. Bucks, thank you, and Beast Mortos. I can't remember our writing. That's why she's here. See, that's why I need her here. So usually she's doing a show. I'm going down, yeah, that's who it is. Yeah, God bless you. Jesus Christ, you need a raise if you're reading my handwriting. Again, a good main event. This whole PLE in
3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, it's a little outdone. Thankfully, Adam Cole was in the main event, so I mean we got a reprieve. Jesse was at Fyter Fest.
I was at Fyter Fest and I left. They gave me Adam Cole the main event and I left. I literally left, but that was after sitting there for 4 hours on concrete.
Oh God, WWE would never.
Let me tell you.
I texted her this. I was like, WWE would never, man. Concrete seats, never.
As fun as it was to go to, it was sucked just as bad to be there. Like the card was great.
4 hours, man. God bless you.
Good. 4 hours is really hard to sit through after you've worked all day on a Wednesday night. First of all, it's really hard to sit through. Like I got a big ass, but I got a bony ass. So my ass was not happy sitting on that concrete.
Yeah, man.
For 4 fucking hours.
That's chess, man.
They did it at a concert venue that doesn't have food vendors.
They ran out of food.
One food vendor, and they ran out of food 2 hours into a 4-hour show. Like that's not AEW's fault. That's the venue's fault.
Jesse literally sent me this, and
seriously.
And I troll her all the time. I literally was like, WWE would never. Are you kidding me? But that sucks to run out of food and concrete seats, man. Don't care where you go, whatever promotion, TNA, whatever you're watching.
And
that sucks.
Pads,
that sucks.
But they were all gone. And I was supposed to be sitting in the lower general admission area. And because I was helping with the heels table, which was super fun because I got to meet Aubrey and hang out with Aubrey. So that's
cool
awesome.
Shit. That's cool shit.
But because of that, it was general admission. So I ended up having to sit way up top when I paid to sit in the lower area. So there was a lot of cons in going to Fyter Fest. So I don't know if I'll ever go to a 4-hour non-pay-per-view event again.
That's a lot, man. I can't, yeah, man. And then the next week they had the Halloween the Hollywood blockbuster. I can't.
Which was another 4 hours. Then they went 2.5
The
hours.
same main event, just adding a couple of dudes. Still, like, oh, I don't know, man. That's tough. So over.
I feel like Adam Cole behind the AEW Championship right now, though. What's the deal with big belts and small wrestlers?
At the end of the day, though, this is the most you've seen this AEW Championship, more so than being with John Moxley. So this is like, yeah, you tune in these guys on Wednesdays when I'm with Jesse. You see the belt, you're like, it's nostalgic. You guys feel good. You're like, oh, the AEW belt. I can get behind that. I'm here for it. I like it. Yeah, man. Like that's your stuff. So overall, obviously, we watched this. Me and Jess were very critical of this match. We were like, man, the one time we get together and watch a show on television, it's not a Dynamite, it's Grand Slam Mexico, and we're like, really? This is the card we have. So obviously, I know you didn't really watch Worlds Collide, from NXT. So, but being in Mexico, there was obviously a lot of luchas. They're trying to pay a lot of homage to that. What are your thoughts overall? We watched the whole thing, obviously, for 2.5 hours. What are your thoughts on the pay-per-view for the week?
I mean, the only lucha that really won was Hologram.
I didn't want to be that guy, but that's what I'm trying to say.
The only lucha that actually won was Hologram.
That's why you eat before you go, Jess. Christopher's letting you know. That's why you got to go. Don't get the chicken tender. Don't get the 3 chicken tenders and French fries for $15.99. Always eat before you go. Jessie doesn't eat.
I don't.
She doesn't eat.
I don't. I forget to eat. It happens.
And then she's like, "Oh, I gotta eat." And then they're out of food.
Like, oh,
then they're out of food.
Hurts. And I'm like, "Oh, that's probably because you haven't eaten today, dumbass. Maybe you should eat some."
And then they're like, "Sorry, no food, guys. Sorry."
Sorry, you've been standing in line for 15 minutes, but the food's gone. But yeah.
So obviously, your thoughts as far as, like you said, Hologram was the only one that won. We talked about it.
The only one that won.
Yeah.
They disrespected Mystico
by
taking off his mask.
Yep.
It just didn't feel like they paid homage to CMLL.
That's what I'm saying.
It kind of seems like they came in to do a collab and then kind of was like, I'm gonna big dick my way through this thing.
Nah.
You're not gonna win any matches.
And that's what I'm saying too. And I'm not big guy in anybody. Like, if you guys watched NXT, the AAA stuff, obviously AAA talent went over here. They beat a couple people from NXT. They got their thing on. Obviously Mr. Iguana was a big deal. Like, people in WWE, they're weird. They love that kind of shit. It's cool. They love a puppet. Cool. Awesome. But at the end of the day, AAA talent got over. And I feel like she just said, I'm watching this and I'm like, you're in Mexico. Like, you're in Mexico. Like, you're CMLL, it's a partnership. Like, you should have these guys going over beating the shit out of AEW guys.
You took the CMLL title off of your champ and gave it to Mercedes.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. If Chad Gable had taken the belt off of Vikingo, you guys would be up in arms, crashing on the IWC. Oh, WWE is just taking over promotions. So where's the outrage when Mercedes Moné walks away with the CMLL women's title? Like, it's just like, again, each to their own. Me and Jesse understand this. AEW, WWE, we have a mirror thing, but obviously each of us are in our own thing. But my thing is, call it like you see it. Like, you got to go down the middle the whole way, each way. So if you're mad that Mercedes did this or like whatever, you have to go the other way on both shows. So
he didn't win, though.
That's what I'm saying. What?
Thank God he didn't win, though.
That's what I'm saying. So if Vikingo walks out, he's still AAA. He beat Patron because nobody wants Patron in WWE. He can't go in there after having a page, right? So, the mic fell. See, we talked about this. Nope, now I got to hold it the whole time. This is going to be weird. So, and then you have Mercedes walk in, win this title. Why? But why?
Mm-hmm.
If she's gonna walk into All In and be, that's why this is why in my head, in my mind, I told her, like, This has got to be the title you're going to get because you're not going to beat Tony. It has to be. You are no reason you're beating Tony and walking out of there with another belt. There's no effing way, bro. Because if that's the case, you guys in AEW, and I love everybody, WWEW, go look at my shit. Jesse knows this too. I call it down the middle. But if you're going to sit here and talk about shit about WWE, you guys got to realize that Tony is sticking everything on Mercedes Moné, and it's not okay. It's not okay, guys. You can't walk around with 8, 9 titles on you and be like, oh, that's cool. That's totally normal. It can't be. That's his thing. Or disliking kind of my. Oh wait. Oh.
Oh,
Hold
talking
on.
about the food at the venue.
Oh, was
How
he?
him and his family don't like food at the venue.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Okay, thank you. But that's my thing. Call it down the middle. Like that's it. WWE, they do some like double champs. Becky had she did two belt Becks.
Yeah.
Stephanie Vaquer, who was very deserving of having it.
And
She
had to vacate it.
yeah, exactly. She moved right to Raw, so it was cool. But like Mercedes is literally walking around dripping. I feel like when I look at Mercedes Moné, and this is nowhere of a lie, I swear on my kids, man, it's like I'm looking at someone that I created in 2K25 who I just can put all the belts on them in their divisions, and they walk out to the ring, and it's like they're just dripping gold.
Right. It's like you play Madden and you're freaking winning the Super Bowl every single season.
Thank you. That's exactly what I'm saying. And I'm not shitting. You guys know.
I will.
Well,
I'll shit on Mercedes.
Listen, but because I'm more so the in between, whereas the AEW, but like in between. I'm not shitting on Mercedes. She deserves it. She signed there. She got what she gets. And
But
Tony. But Tony's taking care of her, and I get that.
But does she deserve it?
That's for maybe you to talk about. I don't know, but like
Does
that's
she deserve it?
just
Did she really deserve to walk in and freaking take over when there's so many other deserving women that have been there since day one?
Mercedes Wrestling does not sell me on her holding this many belts. I'm sorry. It's not. I'm sorry. Promo wise, you're making out with Tony. That's cool. Like the matches aren't that great. You're winning with moves you use in WWE. Listen. When Kenny was the belt collector, right, and he had it was the TNA. It was the TNA partnership, and he had all this shit. And Christian comes in, and Christian wins it. Kenny, I was sick of. Like I was like, Kenny, no, stop it. And Kenny is amazing. Kenny Omega is the GOAT. That man is amazing. The prayers up to that man for coughing up that much fucking much jello out of his mouth. But good big ups to him. But no, seriously, even when Kenny had all the belts and it was like on the Callis family and he started giving them back up to Christian and this and that. There's no need, and that's the one thing with WWE and AEW is like WWE doesn't do this whole. They do a double champ, but there's not someone like they don't see them going in. If Chad Gable went down and won it from Vikingo, and you're like, oh, okay, they're eating that promotion, they're using that belt. No, they put Vikingo over. This should have been a spot where Mercedes put somebody over because you have 5 other belts. Yeah. And that's not me poo-pooing anything, man. I'm just saying if you're having a partnership with I'm gonna leave Jesse in about 30 seconds to let her go on because you guys look at me weird. You're like, oh, John Anthony, he hates AEW. No, I'll let Jesse talk for a second. But my thing is, you got to go down the middle. And I've had shorts about the Goldberg stuff and everything else, yada yada yada. If you're having a partnership at the end of the day, and you're in their hometown in Mexico, when you go to Canada, Mexico, you go overseas, you go to Perth, wherever you go. Wherever you're helping out, you got to put those people over because that's where you want. That's the hometown. You're going to leave, and those people are left there as champions to have those belts. And my thought is, if CMLL, that young lady who had the belt, and now Mercedes took that from her, that makes her look so weak to AEW. It's offensive, and not as me as like AEW as a wrestling fan. You should have put her over to stand tall in her country to hold that title over her head to beat someone who has 5 belts. To make her look so much stronger, and that's what Tony Khan should be striving for. But that being said, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. I'm gonna step down. Shut up. I'm gonna let Jesse talk for a second about it.
No, because I think it's stupid too. It's fucking stupid. She comes in, She wins these belts, and then she does absolutely nothing with them. She's holding these titles hostage from these promotions because she's not doing anything with them. She's not promoting them with those companies. She's not defending them. She's not showing up at their shows. She's just holding on to them. She's just holding 6 companies' titles hostage. That's all she's doing.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's literally all she's doing.
Yeah. It sucks. And that's all I want to see. Like, Mercedes can hold all the belts she wants, and I'm cool with that. But like a match, a thing like this, it's like you want her to go. You want Mercedes to put someone over because it doesn't matter. Mercedes isn't to be the CMLL champion. The fuck? She's about to face Toni Storm and All In. But that's why I looked at as soon as she won, I looked at Jessie and I said, nope, she's not beating Toni. This was her belt to lose against Toni. And now she still has her stack to get strapped up in the ring with she's looking like fucking, Sylvester Stallone and Predator, looking all up in her ammo and getting locked up with all her dude. It's weird. It's weird to me. And again, and I don't want to shit on it. I don't because Tony Khan picked Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks, whatever you want to call her, man. Like he picked her to be the GOAT, and I get that. But All In is not. If you guys are hoping for her to win All In with tonight's win, I cannot see her beating Toni because I think this was her title because they said, "Listen, you can't beat Toni." Not that night, not in Texas. Maybe like 2 months of that. Maybe we go maybe we go to Revolution. I don't know. Maybe we push it. Maybe World's End. I don't know.
Maybe Athena cost her the title and they started.
Where the fuck is Athena? Where the fuck is Athena, man? I need some.
Wrestling on Collision on Sunday.
But I need more Athena in my life. She's holding her own shit. I need her
contract up soon.
Be careful. Careful. You know what happens to those XWWE people.
I could be wrong. I didn't see Stampede in here, so
he's not in here tonight, actually, which is wild. I apologize.
I didn't see
Stampede, I know where you are, man.
Correct me.
But
I think her title's up soon, or her contract's up soon.
How long has she had that belt? Jesus. Oh my God. It's something fucking stupid.
400 days?
No, wild. No, 6, 7. It's wild. Yeah, it's something stupid.
It's a long, long time.
But Athena, Amber Moon, amazing wrestler, not showcased at all. She was showcased one time, and who was she fed to?
Mercy.
Thank you. It's wild to me, man, and I get WWE is the same shit. So don't come at me. Oh, what about Roman? What about? I get it. I know. I get it.
It was old when it happened with Roman.
But Roman, the only thing I'll push back on is Roman started with the Heyman shit and built it all the way up. Mercedes came in and started winning belts.
Right.
Like with no, you know what I mean? Like I'm not like shitting like Roman. I get it. We were all sick of it. We were like, dude, Roman, really 3.5 years? Like I want someone else to win the belt. Cody, where are you? Like I get it. Mm-hmm. But Mercedes, I'm like, it was literally just belt. She was just like Magneto and just grabbing them to her. Like tonight was kind of the last straw for me. As soon as she won it, my jaw was at the ground. I looked at her. I didn't talk for 30 seconds. I could not believe she won tonight. It's weird to me, but what this tells me is Toni is going to walk out of All In as your AEW Women's Champion. Yeah, what she deserves, and I think they're going to kind of figure it out, let it marinate, and kind of get a feel for it. I think Bane is going to get involved. If I had a Statlander, there's obviously the TBS Championship. Yeah, I mean, listen, it was all the work. Listen, there's obviously
where's Harley been?
There's obviously the TBS champion. That's true. Where's she been?
She bashed her face under the stairs.
Thank you. Obviously the TBS championship. Maybe that's the first one to drop off of the kink in the armor. Yeah, it's weird. I'm telling you, man.
It's weird the control she has over Toni.
But it goes back, and I don't want to quote people like JD from New York because everyone doesn't like him. And I don't want to quote these other like dirt sheet guys, but like everyone is saying that she has creative control. And there's a quote, and there's a clip where she said she has her own control of creative, and nobody wants to talk about it, and nobody wants to admit it's real. But yet there's a clip out there. Yeah. So if she does, and that's why I keep saying this, I'm not mad about it. Because if you're Tony Khan, if I was Tony Khan, I have a hard on too. I'll be like, oh my god, I get Mercedes Moné. I get. Who do I get? Shit, give me her. Yeah, let's go.
Mhm.
I want her in my company. Let's give her all the belts. But it's also like an overcompensation. Like, okay, we took her from WWE. Now we're going to give her all the belts. Like, okay, listen. There's a little, you got to, nah.
Like, we won this. Now let's just stack it all on her and make us look stupid.
But there's so many women, and you may have talked about this too. Like, the women's division in WWE is great. NXT is awesome. But AEW is such a great
stacked.
women's division. Both of them do. Bane, obviously. Where's Britt Baker? There's so many people who are not on the TV on a weekly basis. That is so wild to me.
Yeah.
And I've talked about using Ring of Honor as like an NXT forum. If you can, you want to copy a lot of stuff WWE does. There's one thing you want to do: use Ring of Honor as an NXT kind of like stomping ground and get those people on TV. And that's what I want to see.
Showcase.
Exactly. Anytime. Isaiah, something to say. My eyes are bad. I'm old as fuck. Good question. There you go. See, exactly. Thank you. Where are they? What the fuck? Chris is a great question as well. I really enjoyed everything. The only thing I was disappointed was Moné winning. But like I say, her new nickname will be Tom Brady CEO if she wins it all in. Don't know if they're going to call her that, but she will still be the CEO of AEW with her winning that belt. What are your let me just talk to you because obviously like we're gonna talk about All In. We're gonna she beats Tony at All In. What are your thoughts as far as going forward? How do they book that? Like what do you do after that?
We were just saying, I don't know where it goes after this unless it's Athena.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be, man.
That's the only person I can see deserving of it would be Athena. And not even deserving of it. It's just the only person being pushed at that caliber right now. Does that make sense?
No, I agree.
Like, it's just
you could throw a Statlander in there. You could Tony. Again, I'm not poo-pooing anything. I'm just saying what we see on television. You know this. Mm-hmm. Tony's not going to do something where you just throw up. They don't do no more contendership matches. Right. It's tournaments. It's all tournaments. So if Mercedes was to win that belt at All In, there would be a tournament into All Out.
Yeah.
Of who would challenge for the belt. Yeah. And hopefully Athena's in that, Statlander's in that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's the kind of thing. We saw Statlander get talked to with the Death Riders last week about joining them up. So kind of some things being planted there. So I don't know, man. All in has a lot of stuff where like things happen. You have a lot of questions where you're like,
yeah, but what do you do afterwards?
Exactly.
Because still, even if Tony wins, it's like, what do you do?
Yeah, who's left? Exactly.
Who's left for Tony to go after?
Dude, there's no. I'm trying. That was the thing. I tried to think about this. Like, who maybe are they signing? Like, Jesus, I can't even think of anyone off the top of my head. Like WWE wise, who's like a big name. Like, I can't even think of anybody. There's nobody like big that you might want to sign. Like, maybe that's where Statlander comes down the ring. Statlander's listen. I've been Chris Statlander. I've been there for the alien stuff. Now she's like a heel. I've been a big fan, and like if anyone is deserving, it's her. Mm-hmm. But I feel like they're still gonna. She had her time in the TBS spotlight for the mid card. Maybe, maybe they elevate her. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I still think I'm very firm in this that one belt that's not coming off of Mercedes is that TBS belt until she beats Jade's record. Because they want to erase Jade. WWE does the same thing. They're right there with Roman. Yep, exactly. They do it with the Intercontinental Championship. They do it all the time. So I'm not mad about it. I get that. Mm-hmm. I'm okay with it. I understand what they're doing. And Tony's like, get that name out of here. We're not doing this anymore, which is cool. But yeah, I think All In. I mean, obviously we're gonna have a prediction show. We're gonna talk about it. Jesse's gonna be involved as well. A lot of good matches that are looking like they're going to pair up. Obviously, the one where there's Mox, Hangman. That's the main event, obviously. But speaking of that, I want to just obviously we talked about Mexico. Great show. Great show. They showcased a lot of people. 1,700 people in the show. It was great. 19 man tags was great. Real quick, just to get outside of that. So, what are your thoughts as far as like we talked about a little bit before we came on, like the counter program? So obviously, All In, huge pay-per-view. AEW their biggest pay-per-view for them. WWE was come along and go, hey, look at us. We're over here, Saturday main event. Look at our Goldberg Gunther stuff. Real quick, not to get too deep and not wild shit, but like your thoughts as far as WWE booking stuff against the AEW All In big pay-per-view stuff.
It's petty.
Petty.
It's petty.
Yeah.
It's definitely 100% petty, and it shows that they're threatened.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
They're now threatened by AEW.
Yeah.
And AEW is something that they feel like they have to worry about, considering they're counter programming all of their big pay-per-views. It's just being petty.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. Maybe a month and a half ago, I went on a crazy rant. Jesse didn't know what the fuck to do, but I was sitting. But at the end of the day, I was sitting here saying AEW needs to stop being peas, all right, and stop running away from WWE, and they're not. And now WWE is chasing AEW. This is what you want. If you're Tony Khan, you should be waking up, rock hard, get out of your bed, knowing that another company, the number one company, is chasing you, counter programming you. Whether you're ECW stuff, whether you're in Texas, whatever the hell you're doing, WWE is countering it. And everyone watching this, I go both ways, baby. I'm on it, baby. I'm both sides. But at the end of the day, man, if WWE is chasing AEW, that tells you something. If you're TKO at that board, whether it's Dwayne, whether it's Paul Levesque, right? If it with Triple Nose, whatever's going on, when you look at that calendar and you see something going to AEW, you go, guess we got to have a pay-per-view that weekend. Like, that tells you something. If you're Tony Khan, get excited. Be humble. Be happy that you know that whatever the hell you're doing, that someone else is booking some shit on the same night, that's a victory. That's a museum victory. Be happy. Stay at your house, have some cognac, smoke a cigar. Be happy that they know they have to run 3 shows on the same weekend that you're running. You're one big one. Mm-hmm. Enjoy that. And everyone knows that. You're watching this, you're like, oh, this guy talks WWE. I do. But at the end of the day, when you're running that much counter programming, Evolution, Saturday main event, up against All In, dude, I'm telling you, it's come on. It is what it is, guys. So I'm excited for it, but I like this. I told Jesse all the time. It reminds me of the Monday Night Wars when WCW would know where WWE was going. Jesse's dying. It's okay. WCW would find out where WWE was going arena-wise. They booked those arenas. WWE couldn't go there. Like, oh, sorry, we booked it. Get it somewhere else. And that's the kind of stuff. Stop dying. Jesus Christ. You have one shot here. Come on. What are you doing?
One opportunity.
It's an Eminem song. But no, at the end of the day, man, I've said it before. I've said it on all my shows, even with Jesse, Big Mike, all of them. Competition is great. And I think at this point, AEW has a great product, which WWE does too. But AEW is finding out the storylines. They're finding out the rivalries. They're figuring out how to tie everything together from A to B to C, which they didn't know 2-3 years ago. I think that's a lot of kudos to Tony Khan, to put other people around him. TKO, Paul Levesque, everything was great. The marriage, the honeymoon period was great about 7-8 months ago. But now we're at a point now where like, where do we go? Let's put the belt on the Eat Man. Take off the Eat Man. Oh fuck, Goldberg. John Cena. Hoyle. Oh, who does? They're chasing their tail. You know what I mean? They're kind of finding out what's going to happen for them, how they're going to get into 2026.
What they're doing isn't working.
Exactly. And then they're kind of course correcting how they can go. But AEW, Tony Khan, the biggest thing I've said, go back and look at my videos. It's all out there on YouTube. 8 months ago, I was like, Tony Khan does not know how to do long-term storytelling. Now they know. Oh, my drink. No, they know long-term storytelling. Hangman, Swerve, Will Ospreay, the whole 9. It's great. I love it. It's great. Good stuff. All In's going to be amazing. All Out is going to be great. I think the rest of 25 is going to be awesome as well. Hopefully, WWE is watching that, seeing what they're doing. Obviously, they're going to try to counter program.
Every chance they get.
But I'm not mad about it though. Like it's just, I think for you and me, it sucks because we want to do a show,
And we can't.
and I gotta sit here. I gotta watch.
Or do, like,
I had to
six
watch
shows.
Battleground. What was the last AEW one? It was Revolution.
No.
Oh man, we look like horrible AEW fans.
So bad.
What the hell was it? It was. Where's Stampede? Oh, Aaron has something. Wait. What do you think of it? Aaron has something to say. Aaron loves wrestling. A good friend of the show. Thank you so much. I have an idea for AEW All in Texas. Fatal 4-way for the AEW Tag Team titles. The Earth Syndicate versus Will Ospreay and Swerve versus Kevin Knight and Speedball Mike Bailey versus the Young Bucks. Don't bring up Speedball Mike Bailey in front of Jesse.
Surf Ninjas.
Power Rangers.
Go Power Rangers.
Out of that whole match, Aaron hurt Syndicate walks away. So, whatever the PLE was, Jesus, I'm horrible.
What was it?
I can't. I had to watch Battleground and whatever the hell the AEW.
Really bad.
So I had to watch. I'm here for it, man. I'm gonna watch it all. I'm gonna pay my $60, whatever the hell I gotta pay in July. I don't care. But I have to watch Saturday Main Event and then All In. I gotta watch Evolution. Like I'm like, what are we doing?
Well, All In's on during the afternoon though.
No.
All In starts at noon.
No. It's at 8.
No, it starts at noon.
No.
Yeah, it does.
No.
Yes, it does.
No. That was me and Mike had a conversation about this. No, it's not. You thought they moved it. They moved
it back.
Yeah, it's back. Yeah, it's back. It's back. It's gonna go up against them. They start like I think an hour and a half before. Me, Aaron is our new
I swore it started at 1.
No.
Yeah, it does. It starts at 1.
Is it really?
Yeah, it starts at 1.
So what did they move? Shit, my bad. Okay, I take it back. I could have sworn they had it. So they moved it up.
Mm-hmm. But that's because of Stargate. They did it because of Stargate.
It better be because of Stargate. Don't see. That's what I'm. Man, don't tell me they moved it because of Saturday Main Event, man.
No, they did it way before that. They did it because of Stargate.
Okay. Because if that's the case, man, you should be shitting at Saturday Main Event and like putting those ratings out against Goldberg and Gunther. Like,
no, they did it because Stargate's in Texas that same weekend.
Fair. Okay. All
so
right.
they moved it to the afternoon so that people could do Stargate and All In.
This thing's getting in my.
Oh, there it goes.
That's a second. This is a secondary microphone. Usually, if you haven't noticed, there's only one. Jesse has a nice mic. I have to sit here.
One.
I have to use the makeshift one. It's great. This is wild. Chris as well. Harley, Deanna, Thunder, Kiera, Athena, Willow, Megan, Penelope, Tanya, Mia, Nina Push for TBS. All those women. All of them. This is exactly what we're talking about.
Julia in that list.
Please. Thank you. Put some respect on that name. Jesus.
Give Julia back her title, damn it.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started. You know, it was Julia Hart fan, man. Jesus. But yeah, so the counter programming, obviously, it's petty. We talked about it. But yeah, I'm trying to think of like a cool question to ask. Not a lot of people in the chat. Well, some people, but Jesus. Okay, so 2026, right? 2026. We're in June. We're almost July, right? So in 2026, do you think? I'm not saying like totally like crushing wise. Do you think AEW finally gets the leg up on WWE?
Yes. If WWE keeps continuing to go in the shit spiral that they're going on, yes.
In what capacity? I like on weekly TV and PLEs.
Weekly TV is slipping bad.
Mm-hmm. Yep, agreed.
Raw just had one of its worst ratings
ever on Netflix.
Ever.
Yep.
The storylines are shit. I'm just gonna say it. The storylines right now are shit.
Generic.
They're absolutely shit.
They're recycling them.
And it just doesn't interest me right now, like at all. Like it's hard to watch.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch.
It's
TKO is
killing it.
Brewing WWE.
TKO needs to sell WWE. Something came out today. I was talking to Jesse. Like they did a conference call or an interview with Tony Khan, and apparently a source. Again, when I see it come from something substantial, I'll believe it. But apparently TKO is looking to offload WWE. Watch out for Vince. Don't let Vince get word of that shit. Vince is coming for that. Jesus Christ. Oh fuck! Don't give him back. I'm out. I'm out, man. I'm coming. I'm T. Yo, I'm out. I'm not even watching Mondays and Fridays. It saves me some time. Shit. Yeah, no. It's like the same recycled shit all the time on WWE. It's just AEW is finding their groove. They're finding their lockstep, and I'm here for it. So it's just, yeah, you shit on the Death Riders. Oh, Moxley has the belt. Great. Look at all the other shit going on. Like they got some good stuff going on. They're gonna figure it out. Apologies to everyone who hears like some kind of weird like tapping when I'm holding on. This mic's gonna fall down. So Jesse got the good mic, so I have to sit here and be that guy.
I'm not special.
Yeah, whatever. It's still her show. So, but yeah, no, I think 2026 could be a banner year for AEW. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. I think TKO is, they've talked about them being in debt. They're taking the money. They're just trying to Mania's going back to Vegas again, where they make trillions of dollars.
Because they overprice everything.
But they'll make their money back. They get a debt. They're doing what they gotta do. What is the Triple H thing? Are you ready to double down? Is that no? What are you doing? No, I'm not. I'm not fucking ready.
Nobody's happy about
bring it to another fucking city. That's what WrestleMania.
New Orleans especially isn't fucking happy about.
Dude, no, they fucked them over, man. Say what you want about Vince.
Well, you get Money in the Bank next year.
Vince is a degenerate motherfucker. Okay, but this man knew to bring WrestleMania to every fucking city in America every year. It was a Jesus Christ. What's the
favorite?
No, it's late. It was a privilege. Vince would be like, hey, we're coming to Boston. We're coming to Miami. We're coming to Chicago. We're coming to Minneapolis. Vince spread it around. He wanted everyone in the country to see this shit. And I get TKO, okay, you want to go to London eventually, you want to copy AEW, you want to run over to Wembley, cool, that's cool. Whatever you're gonna do. But Jesus Christ, Vegas twice in a row. This is the second time in history that Mania's been twice in the same spot year after year, and hopefully it's the fucking last. Bring this shit to other places and not the same 6 places. It shouldn't be Dallas, Chicago, Miami, San Francisco, and New York. Let's bring it back to Boston. Let's bring it over to fucking Charlotte. Let's bring it to other places, man. Jesus, that's what WWE does. TKO, stop it. Don't you make enough money off of your fucking UFC 345 fights, right? Stop it, man. It's not cool for WWE people. It's not cool. And paying $755 for a loge seat per person is not cool for me and my wife and my 3 kids. It's not cool. Don't do that shit, man. It's not cool. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. TKO owns them, and maybe at the end of the day, maybe they left it off to somebody. I don't know. I hope it's not Vince, because then, God, Jesus, I don't know what's gonna happen at that point. But I don't know.
Don't even breathe that into the world.
No, I don't want to. Trust me. But shit, man. I think, damn. Do you have anything else?
No.
Damn.
I was coloring a lot.
You were coloring a lot. My daughter loved it. Thank God you're coloring. Shit. See, Chris.
Telling her I didn't know how to color.
Ryan Ward needs the credits now.
Yeah, telling her I didn't know how to color didn't work. She just explained to me how.
Yeah, she's like, so just so you know, you take this crayon and you put it here. Yeah, good luck arguing.
Just stay in between the lines.
Yeah, good luck arguing with a 5-year-old, bro. It doesn't happen. Chris as well. Just trying to go some comments real quick. I know Harley had a chance back in February, but need win the title, and Thunder had a clause when Mariah was still in AEW. But still, you need another opportunity. Megan deserves another opportunity chance.
Megan deserves another opportunity to smash somebody's face.
It was a work. Megan Bain doesn't hurt anybody. It's okay. Shh.
Mm-hmm. She didn't smash 2 faces.
No. Everyone's okay. It's fine. It's perfectly fine.
We haven't seen Harley since she got her face.
Harley's been out, bro. She came out one time that week after. I'm fine. Boom. Haven't seen her. She's out. It's wild.
I think we saw her afterwards. I don't think
she came out She came out the week after and said, "Oh, I'm fine. It was a joke." I feel like that was sell for Megan. They're like, "Oh, I'm okay." Him and Triple H and HBK should head the WWE TKO need to go. I mean, I don't want to go crazy. Like we've been here for a little bit. I mean, the Triple H stuff, the Paul Levesque stuff. I mean, I run a restaurant. I'm a general manager, and my boss tells me I have XYZ on a P&L and bought like certain numbers to hit, whether it's payroll, whether it's sales. Ari Emanuel looks down and gives a paper to Paul Levesque and goes, "Listen, this is your talent payroll. This is what you need to hit for ratings. This is what you have." And Paul needs to hit those. Not giving Paul a pass at all, but you have to understand that Ari Emanuel and TKO have a budget for what it is for UFC and WWE. So when Triple H cuts XYZ, Shotzi, and add a name here, he has to because he has to make a number because he has to answer the boss on Monday morning when they have that meeting. Because if he doesn't, it's his job. So I'm not defending it, but what a lot of people need to understand, I know it's hard for some wrestling fans, and I'm not degrading anybody. I'm not talking down to anybody. It's a business. It was different when it was Vince, it was Stephanie, it was Shane. It was different when it was WWE, and it was in Stanford, and it was Titan Towers. Now it's TKO. It's global. It's UFC. It's a shareholder business that's looked at daily on the stock market in a UFC kind of way. And I think you need to understand that when they go to Paul Levesque, it's not like Vince going, "Well, Paul, I just need to make sure." No, they're like, "Hey, listen, Paul, listen. These 6 talents need to go gone because if they're not, you don't make payroll. If that's the case, we have a conversation. Get it done." And that's what he has to do. So it's not a family business anymore, guys. It's not what it was 10, 15 years ago, unfortunately. It's very shrill. It's very cutthroat. It's very cold. But it's the same thing to do with UFC fighters. How many times do you watch UFC? If you're a guy who watches UFC, you're like, where did this guy go? He got let go because he was like 3-15 and he couldn't win a match. And they looked at Dana White and said, Dana, yeah, get the fuck rid of this guy. He sucks. He's not fighting anymore. And Dana had to cut him and let him go. Yeah, exactly. So it's a business, guys. It's not a family business where it's like, but he was so R-Truth. God bless R-Truth. Jesse shares his sentiment too. This man's a national treasure. I'm so glad that we want Truth shit got through. It sucks for Carlito, other people as well, but Truth is such a soldier for so effing long.
Mm-hmm. There were people at Fighter Fest talking about R-Truth getting let go
at AEW
WWE at the AEW show at Fighter Fest. There was people talking about R-Truth. Ron Killings is just a treasure, and they fucked up. And I'm glad they saw it. They course corrected. They brought him back to be the badass he's going to be for the next 3 to 4 months. However long it's going to be. I don't know how long the contract is. You got to look to other guys for that. Sean Sapp, JD, look at those guys. I don't know, but they fucked up with him. And they brought him back. But you're not going to see that with Carlito. You're not going to see it with Shotzi. You're not going to see it with all these other folks. They got let go. They're gone, unfortunately. Yep. And that's how it is. Because TKO needs to, they need to cut money. You got to cut salary. And, because apparently TKO has a lot of money that they need to make up. And talent does not help them pay them. So, but with that being said, man, I'm excited for All In. All In's going to be fun. Got 3 weeks away. The main event, Paige and Mox, Monet, and Tony Storm. I think that's all we got right now. Okada and Omega. Oh, that's right. The unified belt. I'm sorry, you're right. I got that. Yeah. That's it. Those are the 3. There's the 3. Those are the big ones. There's nobody else right now, but yeah. But I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. That's gonna be pumped. Obviously, I think we have an All In prediction show coming up soon, couple weeks. I think Aaron's gonna be on. AEW blog, Mr. Anonymous is gonna be on as well. We got a couple other people, so that'll be fun. Cool. Shit. I think that's it. Yeah. Damn. This is fun. Take your screenshots, guys. We're together. Because you never know when this will happen again. It may happen again. We don't know, but if take your shots now. Shit. So I guess it's your show. So fuck. Let everyone know where they can find you. Fuck. Yeah. So you can find me at Jess Skywalker 10 on X, on TikTok at JessieB1705. I think
You got to get that down.
I think I don't post on TikTok.
I know, but you got
don't
to get it
know.
down, man. Shit.
And then here every Wednesday with this guy. But I'm usually on the other side.
She's on this side, but literally on this side across the country, though, like
On the other
way outside the country. You guys know me, John Anthony. Mondays and Fridays, Raw Rundown, SmackDown Shakedown, doing stuff for TNA, also on bodyslam.net for Weekend Wrestling, and doing Stu prediction shows, interviews, the whole shit, and doing collabs with this girl every Wednesday on her show on the Lowdown. So yeah, shit. I mean, that's kind of it.
Yeah.
I mean,
thanks for tuning in.
damn. Yeah, guys, thank you.
Told you we had a surprise.
That was a nice surprise. What's some comments? Let's go to the comments. I don't want Chris. I'm really interested in MLW and CMLL, and it's funny. I also like TNA, even though they're crossover with WWE. I will say this about not to go crazy. I'm not going to go long term, but we already been here for a while. Like the TNA WWE stuff. If you're watching NXT, you're watching TNA. It's actually kind of entertaining. Watch that. Trick being the TNA championship, having the TNA championship, being the champion. It's good stuff. Tune in. It's good. It's good. Trust me. Him and okay. Well, I guess that's it. Fuck. All right. Chris has been out here, man. He's been talking. Shit. All right. Cool.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in
yeah.
tonight.
Shit. Thanks, man. Fuck. This has been great.
We'll be back next Wednesday.
Not together, but
together, but not.
But not same, but different, but also same. So it is what it is. But eventually, we'll be back here together. So it is what it is. But thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. If there's anything else you do, like, comment, subscribe. Helps her, helps me. And do the thing. And also, if there's anything else you do, all 110 people, do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up. Lets YouTube know in the algorithm these guys are cool. Share it to other people. Helps me, helps Jesse B, helps Big Mike and Spedrock, and also Vinny from Sunset Square Circle. So, shit. Yeah, man. So for Jesse, for her show, for me, John Anthony, man, you guys have a great night. And talk to you soon.
Fingers.